Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you had a great day today. I know we got some miserable weather coming in, but at least the trading day worked out basically perfectly for us. We're going to get into that. If you're new to the channel, my name's Josiah, and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. And if you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. This channel is for those that want to learn more about stocks, crypto, investing, and being able to achieve financial freedom. If that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure and hit that subscribe button for me. And more importantly, hit the like button. Help me get these videos out to as many people as possible, because that's what this video series is all about. Let's talk about the market. Now, I said this morning we had some bad weather coming in, and that I felt that that was going to affect the markets negatively, and sure enough, that's what we ended up with. We had the S&P down 1.43%, Dow down 1.05%, and the Nasdaq down 2.18%. So I thought it was going to be bad today. We got that weather coming in overnight, and I still suspect that it's going to be probably just as bad again tomorrow. And that's how we played it, We picked up some SQQQ this morning. Was able to pick that up at 51.93 in the pre-market. Ran that up today. I was looking for some resistance right around $56. I sold my position at $55.93. Made a solid $4 a share, which represented a 7.7% ROI on that trade. So I was really happy with that. Now, I said that I expect it to be bad again tomorrow. So I could have just held that position, but what I wanted to do was see if I could get a buy-in back down below 54. I wanted to see if in the after hours we could get that. Sure enough, right after the market closed, it dropped down. Wasn't able to get it at the bottom, but I was able to pick it up at 53.80. And I'm going to be looking to target that area again tomorrow. So that'll be a nice little run up and trade if I can get that out of the SQQQ tomorrow. And so I was real happy with that. I thought that traded out well. And the market's falling, pretty much just the way we expected. Do I expect that we could still get a bounce? Absolutely, but I am looking to run down and test that 3,600 at this point. We need to go ahead and test that and see if we're going to get a retracement up or if we're going to break. That's why we got to keep an eye on the markets. It doesn't matter what stocks you're trading. If you keep an eye on the markets and have an idea of general direction, I've said on this channel before, we don't really care what the markets do, because whether they go up or go down, we're going to find a way to make money. But if you have a general idea of what the market's going to do, then that gives you the benefit of being able to kind of gauge how much something has room to run or not. And so we always like to keep an eye on that. Let's scroll down through here. I wanted to talk about crypto a little bit. Crypto actually picked up just a little bit. Ended up running fairly flat for the day, but not bad overall. Coinbase, of course, not really playing that at the moment, but falling on down all the way down to 34.59 at close, which I'll have to say, I love it at this price. Long-term hold, I think that it's a great trade, and I absolutely have some in my portfolio and picking up more down at these prices. This is one of those stocks that it's not going to get a bunch of movement until after crypto starts taking off again. I know a lot of people out there have said they don't like it, that it IPO'd too high, that it shouldn't have ever been at that price, and I agree. I think it IPO'd very high, and I'm not necessarily thinking that it'll reach back to all-time highs. However, I guarantee you, well, I don't guarantee you, I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't see how Coinbase could not reach up into the triple digits once crypto starts running back up and testing its all-time highs. And just to reach triple digits, it don't have to go back to $350, $400. Just $100 is almost 300% from where it is right now, and that's pretty impressive. So I'm real excited to be able to pick up Coinbase down here where it's at. Most of my watch lists ended up in the red, so not a whole lot to talk about there. I did end up cutting loose our AMs. Now, I said if they broke under 185 that I was going to cut them loose. Ended up taking a little bit of loss on those, just like we did the Occugens. However, the Occugen that we picked up yesterday at 125 was actually up at close. So I'll be real interested in seeing if I can get a little bit of a pump in the pre-market maybe tomorrow and make a nickel or so on that trade, help offset or completely cut out our losses that we took on the first position. But we'll get everything wrapped up. Be sure and join me tomorrow. We'll go over the market. We'll get ourselves a game plan, close out this week strong, and then make sure you join me in the afternoon. We'll go over the numbers. We'll talk about the losses we had and see what our ROI ended up being for the week. I think you're going to be impressed. I'm pretty happy with it so far, and we're going to add to that tomorrow. So until then, be blessed, and remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.